Hi Napkins, Evil Tweedle reporting in. Just 1 second. VN10, what? Giants. None, war, no, rush. They are non-war, no rush. This is my attacking composition at the minute. Giants in my CC, basic queen walk. 21 cups per time, pretty much. Got some quite big hits in there. Not quite paying for itself. Well, paying for itself just about DE-wise at the moment, but I'm not massively concerned about all that. You can see I've invested in some gems, and my AQ has gone up to level 25. That's just to get rid of time, I think, for me. Right then, our current war versus Asturias AC, whoever they are. Pretty dreadful. Another clan. Seemingly incapable of generating 3-star attacks. I'm going to go through my 2 attacks for you right now and why I hit them like I hit them. We've had some great 3 stars, 2 3-star attacks from Justin, Utep as well, hitting their number 3. Town Hall 11, it's a Town Hall 10, punching way up above his weight. Might show that one another time, but right now, this one was in a real quandary about this base. Pretty much my mirror. Quite difficult one for me to decide how to hit this. Other people might say differently, but just level 1 and level 2 disco towers, but separated and segmented off from each other. With very, very easy CC pull with a hug in. Provided there are no spring traps, he's going to pull out the CC, and I was going to poison it. So the way that I poison the CC, you might like, you might not. Obviously, they run away from poison, so what you're going to do is to try and drag them back in it. So you're going to see me do that in a bit. So I was originally just going to attack this base from this side over here. So I'd obviously get a golem in there, golem over here to come in on one of those 2 buildings there, if I could. And then come down through the base. But the problem with that is that Golem is immediately going to attract that disco tower. Where else did I think about coming from? It's hard to describe, really. I thought about coming in on this side and then this side together. So taking out some of the trash buildings on the side and some of the defences on the side, and then some on this side over here to generate a path of these buildings here down to that disco tower, jumping on the town hall, jumping there. But I reversed that and came up through the base. So first things first, going to lure out the CC. You should always lure CC if you can. So there's the lure. Poison's down and things run away from the poison. Second poison down. So bring a WB in. Drag the dragon through the poison. Archer tower up at the top. Drag him back through. Poison's wearing away. So I've got most of the dragon quite successfully and quite cheaply. And then it's time. 2 golems in on my cannons. Notice a couple of wizards on the far side of the golem. Couple behind him. Plenty of WBs in, more than I probably need because I am notoriously shit with WBs. Some of them got roasted again. Doesn't particularly matter. And then I've created my path. At that point in time, there is nothing else that the Valks are going to go for. They're just going to come from stuff in here, but they're going to have to deal with all this business here first. My army isn't big enough to cope with all that. So Golemites go in, Valks go in, and they will come back and take the jump. Freeze goes down. It went down a bit early to try and save stuff, which worked. Second jump down opens up the other bits for me, but things are just being hit by all sides, and it doesn't go to plan basically. I should have come from one side. I always, yeah, teases me off. It's something I hark on about a lot, but not the greatest attack. And 2 stars. by the skin of my teeth, 54%. Next attack from me. This one, my first 3-star on a Town Hall 10. Did briefly chat with this with Hoof in-game before hitting it, and I think that Hoof hits this in normal single player mode the way I do, which is basically queen walking from there, or queen walking there to generate a path in through the base, as just described, from one side through the base like that. So you're hitting one disco, then the other. But we've seen earlier Utepers exploiting a spawn hole in the base, and it gave me an idea. The idea is that disco, queen, expo, wizard tower. Dum 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 dum. All nicely close together. Now, this space here, it's a Tesla farm. There's nothing else in there. There are no giant bombs in there. It is a Tesla farm. AD here, AD here. So these cannons out on the edge, a bit like my old Town Hall 9 base that I pinched off Kern on. Okay, so inviting stuff to come in that way and inviting it to die on there. That is until Valk's speed increased. So I'm going to launch Golem, wizards round the back of it, wizard on that, kill that, heroes on that. So they're just going to go up through the base. And then I'm going to freeze you. I'm actually going to freeze the queen, going to miss the king. I don't really care about the king. My Valks are all just going to go charge up through this base and destroy it, and destroy the core under rage. Not going to lure the CC. It's way too central. So balloons go in, just a couple on each one, and they're actually going to do me a decent job. Few wizards in, you see, getting through those big storages. Those are the things that hold people down. Jump down nice and early, and then freeze. So I missed the hound. Valks are in, under rages. Defences in the core of that base don't stand a chance. They're just gone. Obliterated. No more spells, just a poison. And the poison's going to come in. So fast, they just demolish the base. So last poison in front of the queen, just in case any pups come towards her, but she's obviously going to start shooting them out of the air. Generate the archers. And at this point, I know I've got it, until that tower starts shooting my queen in her head. And I'm thinking, just turn around and shoot it. So, there we go. This is a really good demo, actually, at the end of this one. There is a gap in that wall, right there. Watch my queen. There was a gap. There's a gap, love. There is a gap. Still shooting that wall. Well, I suppose at least she's shooting the weakest one. And she walks round the gap. There is something fucked up there. Really badly fucked up. Anyway, very, very pleased with that one. My first 3-star Town Hall 10 3-star. Next one might be... I don't think it's that one, actually. Utepers on their 10. This is hilarious, if I remember rightly. Spawn hole there, spawn hole on the other side. You do that with barbs, you don't do it with anything else. Queen up top. He likes his queen walks. Justin likes his queen walks. Hoof likes his queen walks. And even Mr. Mike now likes his queen walks. I think I'll like them more when my queen is a bit higher. So she's going to take care of the CC. No problem. All those pups are going to die. You might need to pop her ability. And with that balloon come in, and he does. But she's going to be fine now on level 40 queen. She isn't going to struggle in there. She's going to be taking out these single point defences before they can kill her. So he does rage her. And so queen's doing the job on the outside, but it's the core that we need to watch, because what he's going to do is to freeze the core, rage it, and then just launch valks. It's hilarious. As soon as she's done with that outer side. So queen working away. 1, 2, and a rage. And then there go the valks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1,000, 5, 1,000, 6, 1,000, and the core of the base is gone. If this guy is still in this clan after that, I'd be amazed. So fast. All of them left over as well. I don't know if he lost any. Maybe he had a couple die. Beautiful. Totally exploiting the base. Yeah, love that one a lot. May or may not show more. They're all of a similar vein at the moment. It just goes to show you the power of the Valkyries at the moment. They are insanely OP and probably the next thing to get nerfed. Alright, Napkins, good luck in this war. Not that we need it. These guys are pretty shocking again. Yeah, they need some serious help. And they need to get themselves out of their siesta. Okay, guys, Tweed out.